Hi there, I'm Yvonne de Celis coming to you on YDCtv. Today is Wednesday, September 25th, and it is a little after 7 p.m. I'm here to just show you a few exercises tonight. I'm going to do one energy healing exercise that I learned from Donna Eden, and I'm going to follow it up with some tapping exercises. The tapping exercises I learned from Nick Ortner. I believe he calls it the Emotional Freedom Technique, or EFT tapping. These are all really useful for anti-panic, anti-stress. If you have PTSD, anything like that, and you get into situations that just kind of make you clench with stress, this is really good stuff to do. Actually, I'm going to show you two energy healing exercises now that I think of it, because I just thought of another really good anti-panic energy medicine exercise. I didn't learn this one. The other one that I learned from Donna Eden's daughters, but it's all the same. I got my certification in energy healing through the Academy of Energy Healing, and my trainer was Ataya Lee, who I love. She's wonderful. But I discovered energy healing through Donna Eden and her daughters, Titania and Dondi Dahlin. But I want to definitely mention them, because if you like what you see here, look them up on YouTube. They are fantastic. They have a lot of videos up. And all that said, let me get to it. So this first one, really easy. I'm going to try to do it with you, but I'm going to have to kind of move my arm a little out of the way, because you're not going to be able to maintain eye contact with me otherwise. But what you want to do first is take your left hand and put it on your forehead at the center. So center of your forehead, and hold onto the top of your head. And then you take your other hand, bring it this way. We're going to basically having them go opposite direction, and you're going to basically, the tendons in one hand, just place 4 fingers right in between those tendons. So one hand here, other hand up here, fingers between the tendons, and hold it like that. Now I'm going to try to move my arm out of the way so we can maintain eye contact. This is not something I need you to do, though. I just need you to put your hand on top of your other hand and put the fingers between the tendons. So do not do this part. I'm just doing this so that I can keep eye contact with you as I'm doing this. We're going to do, just to talk about the Reiki breathing, sorry. Reiki breathing, breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Most important is keep your tongue at the roof of your mouth when you inhale. If you can't breathe with your nose, or you don't like going from your nose to your mouth, you should breathe however is comfortable. The most important thing is you keep your tongue at the roof of your mouth when we inhale. When we exhale, you can let your tongue drop. So again, left hand on your forehead, fingers on the forehead, rest of your hand on top of your head, other hand, fingers in between the tendons. So your 4 fingers on top here, and then let's do the breathing. So we're going to do 4 in and out breaths. 2. 3. 4. That's it for that one. So that's the first energy healing exercise that I find to be incredibly helpful for panic moments. So that's one quick one. Another really good one that's pretty instant is you want to put your fingers on your forehead this way. What you want to make sure is your brow ridge is covered. Your brow ridge is about 1 inch over your eyebrow. You can find it by just kind of feeling around. There's a little indentation right where the brow ridge is. That's where you want to make sure the fingers are over. But just having them on your head here feels good. You can also put your thumbs at your temples if you want. That can help if you have a headache. So we're just going to hold our hands in this position, and once again, 4 in and out breaths. So in through the nose, if you can, out through the mouth. 2. 3. Last one. And there's that. Now, I always rub my hands together and shake them out when I'm done doing energy healing exercises, just to avoid having any negative energies going into the hand chakras. So those are the 2 energy healing exercises, but I wanted to just show you some tapping that you can do. Tapping is really useful for stress, anger, feelings, just negative feelings. If you find yourself furious about something and you just, again, find yourself tensing up or clenching with stress, these are good things you can do because it can help release things. It can also slow down your body's fight, flight, or freeze response. There's just certain points. I just use my index finger and my middle finger, and you just want to tap vigorously enough that if someone else did it to you, you'd probably want to find out why someone was hitting you. It shouldn't hurt, but you should definitely feel it. You don't want to be too gentle. If someone else does it to you, it should startle you. It's a fairly significant tap, or think of it as just tough love tapping. So on the cheekbones, on the chin right under your lower lip. You can also give yourself affirmations while you're doing these tapping points. So again, it's cheeks, chin, over the upper lip, between that and the nose. You can also do your eyebrows, both the outside and the inside edges. You can do them both at the same time, or you can just tap on one side. Whatever feels right to you is what's best to do. You can also tap up top. Other good tapping spots, the karate chop on the side of the hand. That's a good one. That's a really good one, actually. Especially if you're feeling angry, it really does help. And also under the arm, right under the arm. And again, you can give yourself affirmations. So, for example, I'm not going to let this stress get to me. I'm really, really stressed out right now, but I know I'm going to be okay. And I'm just not going to let things get to me. It does really get me down. It freaks me out when things like this happen, but life just has a way of coming together and falling apart. Things come together and fall apart. And I know things are going to work themselves out and get better. They always do. Things are going to get better. There's also a temporal tap we can do, and the best way to do the temporal tap is on your left side. You're going to be saying what your negatives are, and on the right side is where the positives go. So you actually tap around, behind, and down, around the ear. So you can say things like, I'm not going to let the stress get to me. I know the stress is not going to beat me. I'm going to defeat things. I'm going to be fine. I've seen people use this for trying to get money. I try to do it too. I still try to do it too. I say things like, I'm not going to be poor forever. Money's going to find its way to me. I have yet to actually see anything come out of this. I'm hoping that I will see it soon, so I am going to keep trying it. But I don't want to be disingenuous with you guys. So that's just one thing that I have seen, though. I have seen people use tapping and positive affirmations to help themselves be successful. And I'm still trying. I haven't really gotten anywhere yet, but I am confident that something is going to work itself out. I really am. And that's not just an affirmation. I really do mean that. I am confident that eventually something is going to work itself out. So if you want to use the positive affirmations to give yourself success or fortune, I say go for it. But I don't want to sound disingenuous once again, so I'm not going to tell you guys that it's definitely going to work. I will tell you it's definitely worth doing. It's worth doing. It's worth trying. Because it's good to get yourself out of that negative mindset if you can. The one thing that energy healing and energy medicine has done for me more than anything, it has helped me psychologically on such a dramatic level. It has helped me physically too, though. I've been able to almost erase some of the pains I was having before from an injury I had to my lower back about 1.5 to 2 years ago. I've managed to get the pain down to a very low level, and it's because of energy healing and Reiki. So again, I do hope this helps you guys. I hope to be back here as soon as possible, but things are crazy at the moment, so I will be back as soon as possible. But if I'm away for a while, please forgive me. As always, thank you so much for coming here. Namaste. Peace and light. Please subscribe to my channel if you're interested, and let me know in the comments down below if you have requests or anything like that. Thank you once again for coming to visit me, and again, I apologize in advance.